Prior to the launching of the USS Gerald R in 2017, the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers were the largest warships ever constructed. The carrier has a displacement of 102,000 tons, a length of 332.9 meters for the flight deck, and around 6,000 crew members, including aircrew. The Virginia-based Huntington Ingalls Industries Newport News Shipbuilding, now Northrop Grumman Ship Systems, produced all 10 nuclear-powered Nimitz-class carriers. Hey guys, welcome to our channel Future Warplanes, where we tell you about military fighter jets, military drones, military planes from the currently famous in the air to the most advanced around the world, and in addition for latest episodes, we will be covering all military defense news. So stay with us till the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of this information. But before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos in the future. The first of the class, USS Nimitz, was commissioned in 1975 and assigned a multi-mission attack ASW task. USS George H.W. Bush CVN-77, the last ship in the group, was commissioned in January 2009. Among the other hulls are the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, which was launched in October 1977, the USS Carl Vinson, which was launched in March 1982, the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which was launched in October 1986, the USS Abraham Lincoln, launched in November 1989, the USS George Washington, launched in July 1992, the USS John C. Stennis, launched in December 1995, the USS Harry S. Truman, launched in July 1998, and the USS Ronald Reagan, launched in July 2003. Between January and May 2006, the USS Ronald Reagan deployed for the first time in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom in the Arabian Gulf. USS George Washington landed in Yokosuka, Japan, its new home port, in September 2008. As the flagship of the U.S. 7th Fleet, it took the place of the USS Kitty Hawk, which was decommissioned in May 2009. In September 2003, the keel for the 10th and final Nimitz-class ship, USS George H.W. Bush, was laid. The aircraft carrier was dedicated in October 2006 and went into operation in 2009. The ship features enhanced navigation and communication systems, in addition to an island housing that has been modernized with a new radar tower and clear armor windows. It has a redesigned aircraft launch and recovery system and a JP-5 fuel system for better fuel handling and storage. Gerald R. Ford, also known as CVN-21 and CVN-X, was commissioned in July 2017 and is the first transition ship to a new class of carriers. Raytheon is in charge of integrating the weapons systems, and Huntington Ingalls Industries Newport News Shipbuilding is the program's principal contractor. A new nuclear power plant and substantially less personnel are required thanks to CVN-78's incorporation of cutting-edge technology, which also includes a new multifunction radar system, volume search radar, and open architectural information network. The more modern Nimitz-class carriers, CVN-72 to 76, have a fully laden displacement of 102,000 tons. They are 317 meters long with a 40.8-meter beam. The aircraft carrier has a top speed of more than 30 knots, and it has room for 3,184 people, including 203 officers, 2,800 airmen, including 366 officers, and 70 flag officers with 25 officers. The F-14, which has been deployed operationally on U.S. ships since 1972, last did so in March 2006. September 2006 was the decommissioning of the F-14. The type of operation can influence how air wings are designed. For instance, during operations near Haiti in 1994, the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower was outfitted with 50 Army helicopters in place of the ship's customary air wing. 4 lifts, 4 steam-powered catapults, and 4 arrestor wires are all part of the flight deck's 333-meter by 77-meter setup. Every 20 seconds, one aircraft can be launched from the carrier. In order to offer a new arrestor system for USN carriers, General Atomics Electromagnetic Systems was chosen by the U.S. Naval Air Systems Command in April 2005 for the system development and demonstration phase of the Advanced Arresting Gear platform. The more newly built carriers are equipped with 3 Raytheon GMLS Mk-29 8-cell launchers for NATO Sea Sparrow surface-to-air missions. With a 14.5-kilometer range and semi-active radar terminal guidance, the Sea Sparrow is a capable aircraft. The carriers have a Raytheon RAM rolling airframe missile system installed, which offers short-range defense against incoming anti-ship missiles including sea-skimming missiles. In June 2006, USS Stennis began firing tests for the ram system after having it installed in 2005. The ram could only fit after the removal of one Sea Sparrow mount and one Phalanx CIWS mount. The enhanced Sea Sparrow missile was launched by the USS John C. Stennis for the first time in October 2008. There are four 20mm Phalanx 6-barreled Mk-15 close-in weapon systems made by Raytheon and General Dynamics. They can fire 3,000 rounds per minute and have a 1.5-kilometer range. Four Sipican Super Rapid Bloom offboard chaff 6-barreled Mk-36 decoy launchers that shoot chaff and infrared flares, the SSTDS torpedo defense system, and the AN/SLQ-25 Nixie torpedo countermeasure system from Argonne ST of Fairfax, Virginia, are some examples of decoys. By using two sets of antennae, the Raytheon AN/SLQ-32V electronic warfare system detects hostile radar emissions and analyzes pulse repetition rate, scan mode, scan duration, and frequency. A warning signal is sent, the threat and its path are determined, and the system connects with the ship's countermeasure systems. The Navy Tactical and Advanced Combat Direction System, which uses communications lines 4A, 11, 14, and 16, is the foundation of the battle data systems on board the carriers. 3 Mk-91 Mod 1 MFCS directors are in charge of the Sea Sparrow missile's weapon control. The ship's self-defense system Mk2 Mod 0, created by Raytheon, was installed aboard the USS Nimitz, USS Ronald Reagan, and USS John Stennis. By integrating and coordinating the ship's armament and electronic warfare systems, the SSDS will offer automatic self-defense against anti-ship cruise missiles. The USS George H.W. Bush is the United States Navy's 10th and last supercarrier of the Nimitz-class. She bears the name of George H.W. Bush, the 41st President of the United States and a World War II naval aviator. The largest dry dock in the Western Hemisphere, Dry Dock 12 at the Northrop Grumman Newport News shipyard, started construction in 2003. Her home port is Naval Station Norfolk in Virginia, where she was finished in 2009 at a cost of $6.2 billion. One of the largest warships in the world, the supercarrier USS George H.W. Bush is 1,092 feet long and can carry over 100,000 tons of weight, though she is slightly shorter than the USS Enterprise. She can travel at a top speed of more than 30 knots and can last more than 20 years between refueling thanks to her 2 nuclear reactors. She can accommodate up to 85 fighter jets, airborne radar aircraft, electronic warfare aircraft, and helicopters, and her crew is made up of 3,500 people. An additional 2,500 people provide support for the aircraft she carries. It is anticipated that the ship would stay at Suda until October 10. And that ends our episode. We hope that you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and leave a comment down below your own thoughts, and don't forget to like today's video. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.